Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Lunc price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Lunc chart. And before I kickstart the video, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to kickstart the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening, and also give you the long-term and the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out. And you can see that Lunc, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, of being the ED12 structures, where I have this ED12 structure in blue, having the wave 5 taking us back to around the $0.00059 mark, and also completing the formation of that higher ED12 count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the formation of that higher ED12 count 1, whatever we expected next is the formation of a higher ED12 count 2, which is a corrective wave. And because of its corrective nature, we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure, and we are seeing it right here, having the wave C taking us back to around the $0.0011 mark, and also completing the formation of that higher ED12 count 2. And after seeing the formation of a higher ED12 count 2, whatever I expect next is a bounce to the upside in the formation of a higher ED12 count 3. And that is what I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of these wave 3 that I'm expecting to play out on the long-term scenarios by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.001 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect these higher ED12 count 3 to the upside to do. And getting to the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, I believe in the formation of that higher ED12 count 3, where we also expect to see fractal waves in formation, and that is what is going to give me the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, where I believe we have started that bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, where I also expect to see fractal waves. And you can see we have this ED12 structure right here in yellow, where I believe once we see the formation of this wave 5, that will be completing a higher ED12 count 1 to the upside, which is a fractal wave within that higher ED12 count 3. And to also support that breakout to the upper side, we have this channel that we have been trading within, which has continued to be well respected, which is an ascending channel, and we have managed to break above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, meaning we have the support that we need for us to continue pushing even higher and see that breakout out of the channel to the upper side. And once that happens, then we can expect to see a retest, and once the retest is in, then we can continue pushing even higher in the formation of these wave 3 of this ED12 structure, which is a fractal wave within the higher ED12 count 3 to the upside, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 of this ED12 structure right here in yellow. I can connect the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then drag the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.0024686 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect that wave 3 to the upside to do. And within the wave 3, we also expect to see a fractal wave in formation within that wave 3, and we are also seeing such a structure, having this ED12 structure right here in red, having that as the first wave, then a wave 2, then I believe in the formation of that wave 3 before we see a wave 4, and then a wave 5 to fully maximize the formation of that higher ED12 count 3. So that is what I'm expecting here on the Lunc chart on the short term and the long term scenarios, and also checking out the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. We are trading at around the 63 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have printed a bullish cross, and that means higher prices are still coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.